suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
Hello. Make sure all my audio is working. Give me a moment, people. This is something I really should sort out, like, before I jump on here. But, you know what? It's alright. Everybody understands, I'm sure. And I am very excited to be bringing you the last week of the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League with Rocket League. It's the last set of matches. It's going to be a real good time. It's your boy Arashi here from Flightless Esports, ready to bring you some fantastic Rocket League gameplay and some very good and knowledgeable commentary about the game. Yeah, if you're new here, we're a fighting game team. Rocket League isn't really the type of game we normally play, but we've been bringing it to you for the last couple of weeks, and it's been a good time. It's been a real good time, actually. A lot of good feedback from the people out there, a lot of good games, and overall the good vibes. But yeah, it's the last stream for Rocket League, so it's going to be very sad to leave the community. Well, not leave the community, but leave the streams on Tuesday nights. And I hope that we send our stream off tonight with a set of banger matches. So yeah, New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League, big thank you to New Zealand Esports for allowing us to have this opportunity, much appreciated. Also a big thank you to Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet, providing us with such fantastic internet quality over the last couple of weeks, and also a big thank you to Red Bull. I already finished my Red Bull, man. I'm already finished my Red Bull. I'm shaking because I'm so hyped about this match. We were actually going to have these matches, if I show you. We're going to have Tap That versus the Golden Glow. That's what we were going to have, but it appears that the Golden Glow are not here. So instead we're going to have a rematch from last week. It's going to be SRT Clan going up against Respawn Esports. We've had Respawn pretty much every week. As I was saying, Flightless and Respawn go hand in hand. They're both owned by the same person, so it kind of makes sense. We're not biased, it's just how it's all turned out. So big thank you to Respawn for allowing us to cover your matches for the last few weeks. And a big thank you to SRT Clan for jumping on tonight. Game 2, we are going to have Undercover going up against Mr. Rager. I believe Mr. Rager is one of the top teams. We haven't got to see them play at all, so it's going to be very, very good to see them give it a go in about an hour's time. Hold on a sec, people. Cool. Alright, so we are pretty much ready to roll. We're going to get into it as soon as SRT Clan can jump on. Once they have, we will get the match going. So, yeah, it's been a good ride these last couple of weeks. Got to see some fantastic matches, some absolute slobber knockers, as they'd say. Some very, very close ones, some heartbreakers. All around, it's been really, really good. Who just joined my voice chat? Who was that? Or was that a voice chat in the game? I'm not actually sure. Either way, yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Got some really good matches tonight, and yeah, thank you to everybody for coming out. Not too many viewers so far, but as the matches begin, I'm sure that number is going to go up. Make sure you got yourself a Red Bull. You don't want to go without. You don't want to blink during these matches, or you will miss the absolute action that's going to be coming to your screens. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be incredible. And it's going to be very, very good. I pretty much just said that 3 times in a row. But I don't know what else to say. It's going to be some of the best Rocket League you've seen in your whole lifetime. Alright. So, whenever the teams are ready, we will get started. Of course, Respawn Esports have been doing really, really well for themselves during this split. I believe they've only lost 2 matches. They lost to Underdogs a little while back, and then they've been playing out of their mind since then, and took a loss against SRT Clan last week. However, this time it may be their opportunity to get the dub, which will be very, very cool if that happens. Of course, we love to see a story where, you know, a team will lose one week to come back and get the dub straight after. That's what we love to see. So hopefully we get that. Looks like I'm being invited to a different party, and it looks like both the teams are here. So once this match begins, we can get it going. I'm going to swap to my overlay as soon as that happens. Big thank you again to SRT Clan and Respawn Esports for letting us cast these matches. Good luck to both of you. And whenever the teams are ready, we'll get it going. I'm excited. I'm very excited. But I'm also very thirsty. I wish I had more Red Bull right now, but I don't have it. I don't have it. I finished it. Sugar-free, people. So if you can't have too much sugar, maybe this is the drink for you. It's going to give you some absolute energy. Appreciated worldwide by top athletes, students, busy professionals, and travellers on long journeys. But it's not recommended for children, pregnant, or lactating women, or caffeine-sensitive persons. So yeah, if you can have a Red Bull, if you meet the criteria, I guess, make sure you get one. They taste pretty good. Red Bull, so good. Tastes like sunshine and the power of a raging bull at the same time. That's pretty good, I reckon, in my opinion. Let me just check these voice chats. Not voice chats, check these Discord chats, make sure I'm not missing anything. If I look at the players tonight, who have we got? We got Dez from SRT Clan, Sal from Respawn, Toyota from Respawn, Theo the Kind from Respawn, of course, Kobe, who I believe is also from Respawn, Nexley and Libby. A couple of players I'm not familiar with, but either way, it's going to be a good one. Let's swap to the overlay. We're ready to roll. We're going to have SRT Clan on the blue side and Respawn Esports on the orange. So I will jump in and spectate for you. This is a rematch from last week. Of course, it was a very, very close match between SRT Clan and Respawn Esports. Some of the most ridiculous defense I've seen from both teams. Respawn really leveled up in that last game. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to get the dub there. It went all the way down to a tiebreaker. But this time around, let's see if it's any different. A very, very strong start from SRT Clan, though. Getting that first goal with the greatest of ease. With the double tap even. Yep, I remember. I remember. I know what I'm talking about now. But yeah, beautiful start for SRT Clan. Respawn now going to have to fight to even things up here. Toyota, of course, captain of Respawn. See how he does this. Libby stealing it away. They're taken to the skies right now. Two quite aggressive teams here. Oh my goodness, Dez getting another point for SRT Clan. It's looking like a fantastic beginning for this team. Bank shot, alley-oop, baby. Look at that. Look at those little effects at the end there. Something I really like about this game. Those different effects that pop up when the team score goals. Theo the Kind, strong start for Respawn this time around, but Lebby, again, star player right now. Set it up twice in a row. SRT Clan now struggling to get back to that mid position. They're sort of stuck in the corner right now, and Respawn have managed to get it all the way back down to the blue side of the field. However, Lebby, look at that, didn't even touch the ground for like a solid 5 seconds. Very, very well played with the boost there. Defense again from SRT Clan. Respawn finding it difficult to find opportunities to get that ball back, but here is a chance. Sal bouncing it back towards the goal. It's very, very clearly locked down in the blue side of the field. Toyota though bouncing it back towards Sal for the alley-oop. There's an attempt on the goal and it works. Sal getting a point. Thank you Toyota for the assist. Very, very good stuff to Respawn Esports. Not enough to tie it up just yet, but it's a start. 3 goals already scored within the first minute and a half. This is going to be a pretty good match, I'm telling you. Okay. Control the ball going to SRT Clan right now. Clear shot on the goal. Can Respawn get in position for the save? Yes, they can. But Naxley following it up. Perfect positioning and perfect save from Sal. Very, very lucky to get that one because it was looking like a surefire attempt on the goal from SRT Clan. Bumps off the side from Dez that time around. Respawn back in control of the ball here. Looking like both just trying to find opportunities, getting themselves in position on the field, setting up for a strong offensive play, but it's not going to happen. Control going to go back to Respawn here. There we go, Theo the Kind with the absolute bank shot, but it did not work out. Toyota chasing it down. Great defense from SRT Clan, 2 cars there. No way was that ball going to get through. Lebby now bounces it back towards his own goal. However, Respawn are there to follow it up. Yeah, tricky plays there. Respawn, of course, trying to do something a little bit out of the ordinary. You know, control the ball along the side of the wall just to make sure that they can actually, you know, sort of catch SRT Clan off guard. But it has not worked out just yet. Respawn do still have control of the ball. Perfect opportunity for Toyota, but he misses. That would have been an absolutely perfect opportunity to tie things up here, but now the ball is going back down to the orange side. Toyota explodes. They'll be bouncing it down, misses that ball. Theo the Kind picks it up. There's a shot on the goal. Is it going to work out? No, Naxley with the save. Alrighty. Damn, just sort of stops the ball in mid-air. SRT Clan on the offense right now. Doesn't quite work out, but Naxley is going to lock that down. Respawn needs to find an opening here. They need to find a way to crack through the wall that SRT Clan are putting up. They just need 1 goal to tie things up here, but 1 minute and 30 left on the clock. They need to make it happen fast. What are they going to do? Okay, Respawn again. Another attempt to get it back down to the blue side, and it's all the way back to orange again. Lebby with the shot here, setting up for a goal. SRT Clan, the whole team coming down to rush towards that beautiful, beautiful goalpost. But Theo the Kind with an attempt on the goal, tries to get the double tap, doesn't quite work out. Toyota though. Can he break through? Sal just misses. Theo the Kind. Slightly off. 1 minute left. All Respawn needs is 1 goal here to tie it up and go towards a tiebreaker. They're getting so close, but yet so far. Damn, okay, very, very lucky stuff for Respawn again. If SRT Clan can extend this lead, it is going to be absolutely dire straits for Respawn here. All they need is that 1 goal. 30 seconds left. Can they get it? SRT Clan now moving away from trying to score points and just trying to steal control away from Respawn to stop them from getting anywhere near the goal. Fantastic bounce off of the wall there from Respawn. Theo the Kind tries to thread the needle, but it doesn't quite happen, unfortunately. 8 seconds left. It is down towards the... Oh my goodness, he did it! Theo the Kind ties it up 2 for 2 with 4 seconds left. I believe we are going to be going to a tiebreaker here. Naxley bounces it in the air. He sets it up perfectly for Theo the Kind to rush on through and get that point. We're tied up, people. Game 1, we're going to a tiebreaker more than likely. I shouldn't count these chickens before they hatch just yet, but it looks like it's going to touch the ground. It does. Overtime. First point wins this first game. Who is going to take it? Theo the Kind starting off strong for Respawn here. Similar situation to last time around. Tries to get the shot on the goal. That would have been brilliant if Respawn were able to score that. However, now SRT Clan back in control here. Respawn need to make sure the defense is on point, and it is. Toyota bouncing it through. Only person there is Diz. It's going to go through. No, it just bounces off the side. Unfortunate. 2 beautiful opportunities for Respawn just crumbling away. Okay, it's alright though. No, it's not over just yet. Take a sip of that Red Bull. Get those reactions on point. Keep those saves going. Let's get it through. Double tap attempt from SRT Clan. Not going to happen. Respawn going crazy with it. Dez with the save. Naxley bounces off the wall, but Theo the Kind steals control away. And Sal attempts the double tap. Respawn rushing back down towards their goalposts. Who is going to be able to get it? It's so tense. This is the same thing that happened last time. Went to like 3 minutes before somebody was able to get a goal. We're now 1 minute and 15 in the tiebreaker. Okie dokie, people. Theo the Kind, fantastic bank shot from him. Taking it to Bankington City. Exquisite, exquisite, exquisite. Alright, if you get that reference, you're a real one. If you don't, maybe you should use your Hyperfibre internet to go on YouTube and look up... Well, you should look up some Rocket League gameplay from Respawn, because that was a fantastic way to control the ball, but unfortunately that could only last for so long because SRT Clan have managed to get the ball through and they will be taking Game 1. Again, so close, so intense. But Game 1 is going to go to SRT Clan. Well played, well played. It's not over just yet. We will be having another game, at least. There is still a chance for Respawn to bring this back. Very, very well played. Both teams here. Theo the Kind and Toyota taking a moment just to think about what to do next. Don't have to rush into the next game, you know, if you need some time to think. It's all good. They are ready to roll. We're going in for Game 2. We are going in for Game 2. SRT Clan up a game right now. If they manage to get one more, it will be GG for SRT Clan, and they will move on. If I'm not mistaken, I think they'll be like undefeated. Let me go double check. Where is it? Hold on. The game has begun. Lebby starting things off strong for SRT Clan. Same thing to happen from last time. And yes, I was correct. SRT Clan have yet to lose a single match. So if they get this one, they are guaranteed the top spot in their group. And I believe even if they manage to win this game, they don't even have to win the other one. They're guaranteed the top spot. So yes, SRT Clan 10 seconds down and they're already in the lead. We may be heading towards a tiebreaker once again. Oh, the car acrobatics. I'm making that a thing, I'm telling you people. The car acrobatics from Toyota working out perfectly. Naxley tries with the save. Fantastic usage of the boost to keep himself in the air and stop anybody from touching that ball except him. Okay, it's bouncing down towards the blue side of the field. Dez stealing away control. Passes it on to Libby. Respawn trying to set up for a goal here. Good save from Sal, because that was going to be a very rocky situation. Or a sticky situation, in fact.
Now that's what I call a sticky situation.
If you've seen South Park, you're a real one. I'm bringing out all the references tonight. That's probably one of my favourite episodes of South Park, and this is one of my favourite games of Rocket League. They're the kind. Beautiful stuff from him. Okay. Everybody should go on their Hyperfibre internet and go download the first couple seasons of South Park. I think you got to be 18 though, so yeah, make sure that you are allowed to watch it. And make sure you're allowed to get that goal through the goalpost, because Dez managed to do it. 2-0 for SRT Clan now here in this game. The lead has been extended. Respawn are once again 2 goals down, but hey, the first game they were able to bring it back to a tiebreaker. Can they do it again? 3 minutes 30 left on the clock. It's certainly possible. Nothing is set in stone just yet. Keep yourselves awake, people. Get those Red Bulls out. Take a skull. If your internet's lagging, give it a refresh. Or maybe just go call up Hyperfibre right now and get that internet sorted, people, because otherwise you're going to be missing out on some fantastic Rocket League action here. Absolutely incredible gameplay coming through from both teams right now. There is Respawn with an attempt on the goal. Lebby, though, bounces it off the roof. SRT Clan again in control. Just Dez, Lone Warrior down on the blue side. Orange side, I should say. Okie dokie, Toyota. There's an attempt there. Can he thread the needle? Theo the Kind's going to try and do it, and just barely has that opportunity taken away by Lebby. And Theo the Kind, though, threads the needle that time, does it perfectly. Have you heard that song by 21 Savage, Spiral? He said something about a sniper. I can't remember the lyrics. I was trying to like do a really good reference to that song as well, but I've completely failed. I'm sorry. I need to go back on my Hyperfibre and listen to the lyrics again. What does it say? I took a number 2 of my rifle or something. There's a number 2 for SRT Clan. 2 points on the board. Respawn, though, have managed to get 1. Ready to tie it up again. In the first game, it was within the last 4 seconds. Maybe it's going to happen sooner, or maybe SRT Clan are going to extend that lead. 2 minutes to go. The game is not over. Toyota taking control. Lebby is down. I repeat, Lebby is down. But he is back up now to stop that ball from going anywhere. However, it is bouncing dangerously close to the SRT Clan goal post. Here, people. There, the Kind. There's another attempt. Toyota was not there to follow it up. He's got to be careful, of course. A mistake here, you know, you try to set up for a goal, the whole team goes down, and then it bounces the complete wrong direction. You got nobody to stop that goal from going through. Last thing you want to happen, especially in a game as close and intense as this. SRT Clan are in the lead by 1 point right now, but as you saw in the first game, that does not mean they're guaranteed the win here. Toyota attempted to thread the needle that time, but just wasn't able to do it. So close. Both of these games have been ridiculously close, and it was the same as last week, you know, both games were so close. 3-minute tiebreaker, I remember that. It was a fantastic game. Go get your Hyperfibre and go watch the replay. It's here on Flightless Esports. Go to the video section. Alrighty though, Theo the Kind tries to set up. Sal bounces it back across the wall. He doesn't want to push down to the orange side of the field. He just tried to sort of tap it off the side. But Lebby is going to extend that lead 3-1 now for SRT Clan. 49 seconds left. Respawn need 2 points to tie it up, 3 points to actually get the dub. I don't know how this is going to go. Okay, Theo the Kind does tap the ball off the side, but SRT Clan are there to follow it up every time. Okay, Lebby. It's pushed down towards the SRT Clan goalpost. Nobody there to follow it up, but Sal, one of the teammates, is down. Theo the Kind was not looking very kind that time around, destroying one of the teammates there from SRT Clan. 20 seconds left. Respawn need 2 goals. It's going to be very, very tough, but anything is possible. There was the attempt from Sal. 10 seconds now. Can SRT Clan secure victory here? I believe it is going to be the case. A very unfortunate way to end here. There is no possible way for Respawn to be able to score 2 points here, but it does not matter because Libby's going to lock it down with an extra point. 4-1. SRT Clan have done it. 2-0. They've got the dub. 9-0 within the split. They have not lost to anybody. And if I go and look at the schedules, let me go double check. Week 6. SRT Clan have got a bye, so that means they have finished the entire split completely undefeated. Fantastic, fantastic showing from SRT Clan. Well played to that team. Completely unstoppable throughout the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League split. Completely unstoppable. Respawn definitely did not make it easy. We had that tiebreaker last week. We had that tiebreaker tonight. But it just was not enough to be able to secure the dub. But very, very fantastically played by Respawn. They're now going to be sitting with 3 losses. But they have won all of their other matches. I don't know exactly what that is going to put them at in terms of results. Let me go and double check. Respawn now sitting at 6 wins to 3 losses. They can win the next one. They will be able to secure that 2nd place position, I believe. But yeah, SRT Clan have managed to completely dominate their pool and finish up the split without a single loss. So massive, massive shout out to that team. And massive shout out to our sponsors, Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet. 8,000 megabytes per second. That's ridiculous. That's insane. That's crazy. Okay, there was like a YouTube video I wanted to reference that time, and I failed with that one as well. So, but anyway, shout out to Hyperfibre. 2,000, 4,000, 8,000 megabytes per second. They haven't got 16,000 megabytes per second just yet, but it's probably in the works. I don't know. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. I don't know anything about what future plans Hyperfibre has, but what I do know about is Red Bull and the fantastic, delicious taste that this lovely, energetic concoction can bring you. So make sure you get yourself a Red Bull. One of our other sponsors. I obviously need to have another one, but my one's empty. Hope if somebody can grab me one. Alright people, so that is game 1 down. We have a little bit of time before our next match. Of course, we're supposed to be playing out the next one at 8. We might end up getting it a little bit earlier. But if you don't know, of course, the next match is going to be Undercover versus Mr. Rager. We didn't actually get Tap versus the Golden Glow, but that's okay. Sometimes things happen. We're going to have Undercover versus Mr. Rager coming up a little bit later. Just a little bit later. But yeah, what else? What can I tell you about these teams coming up? If I go have a look, Mr. Rager, I know they lost one game because I know they lost the match last week. Mr. Rager sitting at 7 wins to 1 loss right now. Undercover are actually sitting at 3 and 5. So there isn't any way for Undercover to be able to overtake Mr. Rager in the standings, but they can certainly give it a good go and try to get a dub on the board. If I go and look at the results, I'm fairly sure it was Sheeple that managed to beat Mr. Rager. Oh no, it wasn't. No. I was wrong. It was DGen FC that beat Mr. Rager. I know because I wanted to stream that match and then they just played it out. But that's fine. So Mr. Rager lost to DGen FC. That's the only team they've lost to so far. But yeah, anything can happen. Are you streaming someone else for next match? Yeah. So we're going to be streaming Undercover versus Mr. Rager. But we could stream your other match. Well, I think you've got a buy, right? Respawn have got a buy, or am I wrong? I might be wrong. Let me double check. Because we can stream another match. In the meantime, we've got a little bit of a wait. Oh, you're playing Underdogs? Yeah, I mean, if you want to play them on stream, we can get that going as well. Because our next match isn't until 8. So yeah, we could get another. We could squeeze in another match of Rocket League for you people. Who wants that? Who wants it? Go in the chat and say. We're gonna do it anyway. But yeah. Oh, you're playing them at 8? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I don't know. I mean, we could try and stream the other match first. I don't know. We're supposed to have Undercover versus Mr. Rager at 8 as well. So, I mean, if one of the teams wants to play early, that works for me because then I'm not sitting here rambling for half an hour. But, yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hold up. Yeah. I think one of the other streamers is actually streaming your match anyway. But that's okay. That's all right. That's all good. I don't know what else to show you for a little while here, but big thank you to Desmond RL for the follow. Much appreciated. You know, as I was saying earlier, it's been really good to be a part of the Rocket League community for the last couple of weeks. You know, I wasn't there before at all. I'm a fighting game player by trade. We mostly stream fighting games here, but we got a big opportunity from New Zealand Esports to cover the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League, so it's been a really good time covering Rocket League, which we don't normally do, and Street Fighter 6 on Thursdays, but we actually finished up with our Street Fighter 6 coverage last Thursday, so this is the last stream. This is the last stream that we're doing as part of the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. Obviously, I've been able to practice saying that really fast. New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. Yeah. And I think Red Bull certainly helped with that one. But yeah, it's been a really good opportunity just being able to be a part of the event, see how these teams have been able to sort of improve over these last couple of weeks, see them give it a really good go. You know, win or loss, it's been a really good time. I did get called a bot by one of the teams, and it really hurt my feelings. But you know what? We bounced back. We bounced back. I'm not a bot, I promise. I need to plug in my controller because it's going to go flat. But what else can I tell you? Yeah, big thank you to Respawn for allowing us to cover so many of their matches. Of course, Respawn have been here through thick and thin. Like I was saying, Flightless Esports is actually owned by the same person that owns Respawn and owns the Respawn Centre in Wellington. So it kind of just makes sense for us to cover that team. We've tried to cover as many teams as we can. But sometimes the matches just haven't happened. Like sometimes teams haven't turned up, or things have come up that have caused some issues. So yeah, it's just it is what it is. We've tried to do the best that we possibly could, and we've had some really fantastic Rocket League matches. Big thank you to Respawn, of course. A big thank you to every other team that we've been able to stream. Obviously, massive shout outs to SRT Clan, completely undefeated. We got to stream a couple of their matches, and that team just looked very strong. Respawn took it to them. Respawn did not make it easy, but that was indeed how the cookie crumbled for both teams there. I'm going to send a message, see if these teams want to play early. Mr. Rager and Undercover, invite me whenever you are ready. Teams, we can play early if you want, otherwise start at 8 PM. Okay, so I think this is probably a really good opportunity. We're 30 minutes in. It's a really good opportunity to run an ad for you. So you know, we got a couple of sponsors here, and we got an ad from one of them. So I'm gonna play that ad for you.
Sorry, team. My flatmate must have been streaming again.
Now you'll need a better excuse. Hyper-fast reaction times, hyper-powerful performance, hyper-impressive capacity. Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet.
Bro, it's so good. Hyperfibre, dude. Get that internet right now. You should get Hyperfibre now. I don't even know if I'm allowed to make that reference. But, yeah, it's a good one. I'm talking about all these things that lots of people that are watching, I mean, there's only 6 people right now, but people that are watching are going to be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? What are all these references? And I'm telling you, you just need to get on that internet. Go get Hyperfibre and then just go do some research, you know? Go watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos. And you'll be able to become very knowledgeable about videos on YouTube like me, because I've seen 100 bajillion videos by now. Actually, how many videos would I have seen in my life? If I jumped on YouTube when I was like 8 years old, and I'm 25 now, I've probably seen like over 100,000 videos. Would I have been? How can somebody do that? Can someone do the maths? How many videos somebody would be able to watch? But yeah, go on there and watch some Rocket League. We don't have the replays from the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League on YouTube, but you can watch them on Twitch. Go to our little video section down below and watch the replays. Watch the replays from Rocket League over the last couple of weeks. Watch the replays from Street Fighter 6 over the last couple of weeks. Go watch some of our other streams as well. If you don't know, we stream Tekken and Street Fighter tournaments on Monday nights. We've been doing that for a couple of years now, actually. I just decided I wanted to stream Tekken 7 tournaments every Monday night, and I've done that for a really long time now. Yeah, every Monday night I've committed to doing that, and it's worked out pretty well. Rocket League isn't really something that we're planning to do long term, but it's been really cool to get it going during the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. Obviously, this whole event has been fantastic. If you didn't know, on this channel we had Rocket League and Street Fighter. On some of the other Twitch channels that are doing streaming, Antic Esports, University of Auckland Esports, University of Canterbury Gaming Guild. I think there's a couple of other streamers too. I'm really sorry I forgot what the names were, but yeah, all of those channels have been covering different events as part of the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. We had Valorant, we had PUBG Mobile, Rocket League, and Street Fighter 6, of course. And we're now down to the last week. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? 6 weeks ago we were strangers. Now we're best friends. All thank you to New Zealand Esports. But yeah, you know, we don't really have anything going on for the next half an hour or so. So hopefully we'll have something to show you. Otherwise, your patience is much appreciated. We might end up taking a little BRB or something like that. But either way, I hope everybody's been enjoying the streams. If there's anything people want to talk about, I don't know. If people want to talk about stuff, feel free to type in the chat. Love to engage with you. But yeah, what can I talk about? I'm streaming off of a PS5 right now. I do have a Xbox Series X sitting down here, but it's kind of gathering dust at the moment because it doesn't really get used. But yeah, waiting for some good Xbox exclusives to come out. You know, I'm a bit of a gamer myself. I've got the Platinum Trophy in Rocket League. 70 trophies out of 88. I've got 18 to go. I don't know when I'll decide to actually go and get those, but I got the Platinum. I'm a bit of a Platinum hunter, so always looking for ways to get my Platinum number up. I think I'm currently ranked 42 in New Zealand for trophy hunting. What's my rank in Rocket League though? Very bad. Very bad. I don't know what my rank would be. It'll be well below average because I don't really play this game, but I try my best, so that's what matters. And that's what matters to anybody who's out there, you know. Anybody who's out there playing games competitively, or just playing games for fun, you know, giving it a go. If win or lose, as long as you get yourself out there and say, you know, I'm having fun, I'm trying my very best, that's what matters. So if you're going to play games, you know, make sure that you do it positively. There's a few people out there play against people online, rage quitting, sending salty messages, that kind of thing. We don't like that. No one needs to be salty to each other. Sometimes it can be hard to lose, but you need to stop thinking of it that way. You know, if you're losing, you should be learning. You should take that time to learn. Why did I lose? How can I avoid losing in the future? Instead of trying to blame some sort of thing on why you lost, like, oh, my internet was laggy. Well, look, you got Hyperfibre. What? Hyperfibre. There we go. You got Hyperfibre up there. No lagging with them. Get Hyperfibre. Say, oh no, my reactions were off. Bro, got Red Bull. Have a drink of Red Bull. Get those reactions up for next time. Overall, though, make sure you enjoy yourself. Make sure you game positively. I know I've always thought of myself as a pretty calm and reasonable video game player, but I've had some moments where it's been really tough. You know, as a fighting game player, only person you can blame is yourself if you lose, and so sometimes when you're playing fighting games and you suffer like a loss in a really close match, or like there's just a couple of things that you know you struggled with, that can be hard to deal with. You know, it can be like, you know, I shouldn't have lost that, but all you got to do, go back to the drawing board, watch the replays if you can. Of course, really good for the players that are in this event. They can go back and watch the replays from the last couple of weeks. Go back and see, you know, well, was there something here that I should have been doing differently? Was there something here that we were doing completely wrong? And how can we fix that? Inspirational words from your boy Arashi, esports competitor for the last couple of years. And very, very good at stalling for time, because that's what I'm doing right now as we wait for our next match to begin, which is supposed to be in about 22 minutes. So, yeah, you can go away if you want to. I'd prefer if people stayed and talked in the chat, you know, kept that viewership up. But if people want to come back at 8 o'clock and watch the match, then that's perfectly fine. However, you don't want to miss it, you know, it could start earlier, so don't miss out. Do not miss out. Just going to show people what the matchups are. Again, of course, we already had our first match tonight. If you're just tuning in, we had SRT Clan going up against Respawn Esports. SRT Clan managed to keep their undefeated streak. They have not lost a single match in the entire split, so they will be #1 in their group. Yeah, massive, massive props to SRT Clan. But Respawn Esports did not make it easy for them. They took it to tiebreaker in the first game, and it was a little bit harder in the second game, but they definitely did not make it easy. Next match though, it is going to be Undercover versus Mr. Rager. I have never seen Mr. Rager play, but they are doing very, very well for themselves. They've only lost to DGen FC so far. Maybe they'll suffer their second loss tonight. However, we'll have to wait and see. Bear with me a moment, people. Alright, just had a bit of a munch on my dinner. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? I've made myself popcorn chicken and rice. Little bit of salad up in there. Bit of soy sauce, bit of Kewpie mayonnaise. Delicious. Hope everybody's been nice and nutritious. Chicken and rice as well. Let's go. Let's go, Annalise. Chicken and rice, so good. I feel like recently I've had a lot of chicken and rice though. I keep making this popcorn chicken. I got the spicy chicken mix stuff recently at the supermarket and I'm addicted to it. I wish we could also be sponsored by them, but instead we're just sponsored by Hyperfibre and Red Bull, which are some fantastic sponsors to be sponsored by. Toyota's eating the same. That's why Toyota is such a good Rocket League player, because he's eating some really good food. Chicken and rice, people, it's delicious. If you're a fussy eater, you need to eat chicken and rice, because it's nice. Chicken and rice is very nice. Make sure that you don't have head lice when you go to school, because that's not cool. Toyota's at your house for some reason. Using my beautiful pink setup and pink cat ear headset to win. That is a bit of a power up. Absolutely. I do not have a pink headset. I have a black one, which I actually got from work. But I do have this. Hold on. If I show people... Okay, my setup is kind of messy. I've got like a whole bunch of stuff in my room. Red Bull, so beautiful. Yeah, there's cables everywhere. Really sorry about that. But this keyboard, really nice. It's kind of pink. Yeah, big fan of that keyboard. I got that from work actually. It's like a Christmas present thing. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Ouch, the keyboard. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Got it for free. I'm not supposed to plug my workplace. I wish they were a sponsor too. They sponsor me to pay my mortgage and pay for my chicken and rice. So big thank you to my work. But big thank you to Hyperfibre Big thank you to Red Bull. Big thank you to New Zealand Esports for allowing this stuff to happen. I'm just going to take a quick swig of my water. Stay hydrated. Imagine filling a whole thing with Red Bull. Whole thing of this. I should encourage people not to drink too much Red Bull at once. I think this is 2 liters. I probably would not fill a 2-liter bottle of Red Bull and drink that in one day. And I believe that's actually not recommended. I think you're really only supposed to have like, 1 can max per day. So if you're planning to drink Red Bull, let's try and keep it to the recommended amount. 1 can max per day. Otherwise, you might not be able to drink Red Bull anymore, and that would suck. That would be absolutely horrible. So yeah, let's make sure that we're drinking the right amount of Red Bull. But this water bottle is so sweet. 2 liters. I think this didn't cost me very much at all. But I can just chuck a bunch of water in this. Take some sips throughout the day. Then I'm staying hydrated the whole time. Yeah, unless it's a small can, and then you can have like, I don't know, 2 per day. Mind you, in my house at the moment, I have got, how many cans do I have? 24, 48. I got 90. Wait, I got 96 cans of Red Bull at my house at the moment. They keep sending me Red Bull. I didn't know why they did it. I won this tournament last year for Tekken, and they just kept sending me Red Bull over and over and over again. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. But you know, I can't drink all that Red Bull. I cannot drink all that Red Bull. Mind you, I have gone through like 10 boxes. But it wasn't just me. My wife was drinking it as well. So yeah, I swear I'm not addicted to Red Bull. But I do like it, and I'm very, very happy to be sponsored by Red Bull during this event. Thank you everybody for your patience so far. I know it's been a little while, you know, over 20 minutes or so since we actually had some Rocket League displayed on the screen. But don't worry, because we're going to have another match for you in just under 15 minutes time. It could be slightly earlier, but it is going to be Undercover versus Mr. Rager. Very excited to see how Mr. Rager plays, because I have not seen them play at all so far during this event. And they've only lost the one team so far. So yeah, excited to see how they do. Let's just vibe out to this beautiful music being played in Rocket League. I need to make sure it's not out of sync actually. I've got this issue with my capture card. I've got a capture card that I use to stream gameplay from my PS5 to my computer, and the audio just goes out of sync every so often, so I have to like reset the audio. But so far, sounds like it's actually perfectly in sync right now, so that's great. I'm very happy. I didn't do anything to fix it, but it seems to have fixed itself, so it's fantastic. What else can I talk about? Yeah, this event so far been absolutely phenomenal. Really, really happy that I've been able to be a part of this. Of course, here on Flightless, there is a team of us. It's your boy Arashi. I've been the main man in charge of the stream for the last couple of years here, but we do have a whole bunch of other people at Flightless that are out there doing their thing. We got our big boss, Jackson. Shoutouts to Jackson. Big fan of Jackson. Big fan of Respawn Esports, the Respawn Esports Center. If you don't know Jackson, he's the big boss of that place too. He makes some burgers. You would have seen him on the news recently. He's got like a gamer burger. It was like buns made out of mee goreng and like Mountain Dew mayonnaise and fried chicken that was like coated in something. Oh, Doritos. Yeah, chicken that was coated in Doritos. That sounded so good. But you have to be in Wellington to get it. So if you're in Wellington, obviously you're a very lucky person. Go and get the gamer burger. And you won't regret it, I'm sure. But yeah, so Jackson, he's the big boss of Flightless, and he's the biggest boss of Respawn as well. We've got a couple of other people. Drax. If you don't know Drax, a very talented Tekken player. He's gone through and streamed a couple of stuff for us in the past. Who else we got? There's a whole bunch of people that are competing at our tournaments in Hamilton this weekend. We've got Marcos Glub, Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom player. We've got Shamia. She doesn't really play fighting games too much anymore, but she is a streamer herself. And yeah, check out her channel as well, Shamia. I think last time she was streaming it was like a no-death run of Sekiro or some other game, Elden Ring or something. Iceman, Street Fighter player, very, very talented Street Fighter player. We've got Zimbolic, former streamer. He doesn't really stream too much anymore, but Zimbolic, part of Flightless too. And who else? I think those are the main people. Oh, Johnny Business from Flightless as well, very talented Street Fighter player. Yeah, we're as you can tell, we're predominantly a Street Fighter or Tekken team, but we've got a couple of people out there that play some other games, and yeah, but it's just been me pretty much doing the streaming for the last little while. We have had a couple of extra commentators that have come through and helped out with the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League over the last couple of weeks. So very big shout out to my good friend Jiraxatron. He's come through and helped us out with the commentary a couple of times. Very funny guy. I don't know, I'd have to say his jokes are better than mine, but you're stuck with me instead. So yeah, hopefully that's good enough. But Jiraxatron, he's a star. He's a natural star. He was born a star. And also big shout out to Nike Load, who came and helped us out with some Street Fighter streaming recently. He's a Tekken player from Wellington, good friend of mine as well. And yeah, it's been really cool for us, like myself and Jiraxatron, because we don't really know anything about Rocket League, right? We're Tekken players mostly, so we're able to get on here and try our best to commentate Rocket League, and it's turned out really well so far. So yeah, I hope that people have enjoyed our commentary. I know it's probably not the most informative Rocket League commentary in the world, but hey, we tried our best, and that's what matters. But of course, this event wouldn't happen without the teams and without the players. So for anybody that has entered the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League, whether you've won all your games like SRT Clan, or whether you have you know, been struggling to sort of get yourselves up there on the board, you know, massive shout outs to you. Massive shout outs to you, the players, for, you know, signing up, giving this big thing a go, and I hope that you've enjoyed it enough to try it again in the future. Because that's, you know, that's what these things are here for, is to sort of keep people going, keep people in a position that they can practice their games. You know, the teams that are at the top, they didn't get there just from you know, like, they didn't just start at the top. They had to work their way up, just like everybody else. So yeah, these events are a perfect opportunity for people to get out there and just practice up, test their skills, see how good they really are, or how good that they can be. 10 minutes away, people will have that next match going. If you don't know, it is going to be Undercover versus Mr. Rager. We've seen Undercover play a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. Mr. Rager, I have not seen them play at all, but Mr. Rager are a very strong team. They've only lost one match so far in the split. Gotta give props to Undercover though. They might have lost a few more matches, but that doesn't mean that they're a good team. It's going to be really, really exciting to see how that match goes down. But yeah, not far away. I believe I may be getting an invite shortly. I almost spilled my water all over the floor, but I caught it because I had the reactions ready from my Red Bull that I had earlier. Alright, it looks like Undercover are starting to get this match ready. We may be having our next match on stream in just a moment. So thank you very much, people, for coming through and tuning in. Listen to me ramble on to you for the last hour or so. But you know what? We're going to have some Rocket League for you very, very soon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I was going to say, well, my dog's here behind me. My dog's asleep. Could show you her, but yeah. She's having a little snooze. Got a golden retriever and I've got a Rottweiler. The Rottweiler's with his mum at the moment. I think my wife's probably gone to sleep now. She's a very hard worker. And I'm pretty sure that the Rottweiler is with her. The Rottweiler's name is Philip. She named him. He's a mummy's boy. And Shelly, my golden retriever, is, yeah. She loves me. I'm her favourite. Which is nice. We love Rocket League, we love Rocket League. Yes, we do. We love Rocket League like every Rocket League player should. And if you give us Rocket League, we promise to be good. Have you said that? Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. I haven't even seen the movie myself, I just seen that YouTube clip. Which was very horrible. But you know, how did I watch that YouTube clip? With Hyperfibre, of course. Big thank you to Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet. Dude, how's the perfect way to get this thing going? It's so annoying. It like mirrors it. Hold on. Have I got it? Have I got it? Look at that. Perfectly pointed to the corner. Big thank you to Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet, one of our sponsors of the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. Massive, massive thank you to them. And massive thank you to Red Bull. Sugar-free. Well, Red Bull in general, but I had the sugar-free one today. I don't normally get the sugar-free one. Yeah, I don't normally get the sugar-free version, but it's slightly better for you. If you're not really supposed to be having too much sugar, maybe it's a better option to have the sugar-free version. They got a nice lemony flavor. They got a nice dragon fruit one. There's like a green one. They got like a summer fruits one. Apricot flavor, fig and apple. I have to be perfectly honest, I don't really like the fig and apple one, but I do like Red Bull, so I drink it anyway. And you know what? You think that you've got a lot of variety when it comes to Red Bull flavors. You got a lot of variety when it comes to Hyperfibre plans as well. Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet, Chorus internet, and you can get 2,000 megabytes per second, 4,000 megabytes per second, 8,000 megabytes per second. Why would you need that much internet? Well, when you're a true gamer like myself, you can get that 8,000 megabytes per second and download all that stuff, and download that season 1 of South Park, like I was saying for people to do earlier.
Now that's what I call a sticky situation.
That's Cartman. That's my Cartman impression. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll do more Cartman impressions for people. If I'm allowed to, because he says some very bad stuff that I probably shouldn't repeat on the stream, but in my own personal time, it's very, very funny, and I'm a big fan of South Park. Red Bull is a very, very good drink, and it tastes very good. All of the flavors except fig and apple, I don't really like it. But you might like it. You might like it. You might love fig and apple. You might love eating figs and apples. I actually don't really eat figs at all, but I do eat apples. Granny Smith, the best flavor of apple. You know, there's so many different varieties of apples. You could use Hyperfibre to look up all the different varieties that are out there. But I just want to eat the green ones. I just see green apple, tastes kind of sour, and I'm a big fan of the sour taste. So I like the Granny Smith flavor. Dangerous Ace. I'm not going to repeat that on stream, but that is a very funny South Park moment. You know what else is... Well, you know what's not funny though? This next match coming up, it's going to be very serious. Mr. Rager versus Undercover. We're going to have that going very, very soon. Green equals good, red equals bad. I mean, the red apples are good too. I just like the green ones more. Sorry, red apple enjoyers. If you think that the red apples are your favorite, you are objectively wrong. And you should get Granny Smith apples instead. They're good for you. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, as they say. So make sure you had your apples alongside your Red Bull. And make sure you had your chicken and rice as well. Delicious. So much better when you make it yourself. You know, I like going out, getting myself some KFC, getting myself some McDonald's, all that kind of stuff. You know what the problem is though? I live in like the middle of nowhere. Our closest McDonald's is like 35 minutes drive away. And then our closest KFC is like an hour away. So instead, I just stay home and make my own food. Something I've been loving lately, bacon fettuccine with cheese sauce. Make it myself. So good. So good. What did we have the other night though? We went out for dinner. I had this pizza from this restaurant in Hamilton. Oh, it was delicious. It was. I had this stuff. It's like this type of pepperoni, and it was like spicy. I can't even remember what it was called now. But it was good as, and it was on a pizza. And then my wife had this this weird as steak made out of celery, and then it was actually pretty good as well. So yeah, lots of good food out there. I'm so busy talking about food, I'm not even talking about Rocket League anymore. But don't worry, we're gonna have that match going very soon. Gonna have that match going in perhaps about 2 minutes. We're actually just waiting for Mr. Rager to jump into the Discord and tell us what's going on, but we're gonna have that very soon. Gonna ask what restaurant it is. It was a restaurant called Camarosa up in Hamilton. And yeah, it is really good. Really good. And they had bro, I had this dessert. It was like a calzone, but it was made of Nutella and like banana and mascarpone. I don't even know how to say that word. I need to go use my Hyperfibre to look up the pronunciation of mascarpone, but it tastes that was probably one of the best things I have ever eaten in my life. It was almost as good as a nice cold can of Red Bull, which is so good to me. Yeah, that was really, really good. Next to the strawberry farm. Yeah, exactly. It's owned by the same people, actually. But yeah, sounds like you may be a fellow Waikato enjoyer. I also live in the Waikato, and I'm also running a fighting game tournament at Sky City this weekend called Waikato Arena Rampage, which I'm allowed to plug on this stream because we've got 57 Street Fighter 6 players coming together, and the top 2 players from that event will also get a spot in the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League top 16 finals. So that is going to be a really, really good time. Come through, check out the events at Sky City Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. It's going to be a real good time. Yeah, have I ever had Burgerfield? Yes, I have. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, Camarosa, really good restaurant. Check it out. It's delicious. Get that Nutella calzone. It's one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. I would eat that every day if I could, but I will very likely get diabetes. So I will opt not to do that and get it in moderation instead. Will I get it this weekend? Perhaps. Because I think you can order food from there. I think you can get it delivered. But yeah. That's hella good. You know what else is hella good though? This next match coming up. It is 8 o'clock. We should have our match going very, very shortly. It is going to be Undercover versus Mr. Rager. We're just waiting for Mr. Rager to come through and say, hey man, let's play. I'm Mr. Rager, and if you don't play right now, I'm going to be very angry. That's why my name is Mr. Rager. I don't actually know why they're called that. It's an interesting name to call themselves Mr. Rager because there's 3 of them. But I guess 3 people have come together to form one person. Yeah, Baked Bread is too good. If you've ever seen one of my favourite movies of all time, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, he talks about eating bread for every meal if he could. Bread makes you fat. And he's like scoffing a thing of bread. Bread makes you fat? Fantastic movie. I love it. What's this money? Hold on. Oh. Hold on a sec, people. Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay. Just waiting for Mr. Rager to come through. This is gonna be the last match of Rocket League that we stream. Yeah, I can't believe it. After 6 weeks, we are finally here in the last Rocket League stream, and we will have a very, very good match for you coming up very soon. Mr. Rager, of course, have not seen that team play before, but they're very good. Currently number 1 in their pool right now. Only lost a single match to DGen FC. But maybe they will lose a match tonight. I should be positive. I should actually like frame things in a much more positive way than they might lose this. I should say they might win this, or I should say Undercover might win this instead. Because you know, that's actually like a psychology thing. If you phrase things in a more positive way, it can be much better for your headspace. Instead of saying, "Oh man, I." What? Oh no, you used the wrong one, Dangerous Ace. But yeah, that's probably yeah, an ironic thing for me to say, judging by the copy pasta. But yeah, so phrase things in a positive way. Little Fox Gamer, very, very big thank you for the raid. Hope that you had a good stream. We are ready to have our next, well, our final match of Rocket League on stream very, very soon. But yeah, as I was saying, anytime that you're thinking, oh man, I don't think I'm gonna be like good at this, like I don't think I'm gonna be good at this, anything that kind of sounds like I'm not, I am gonna lose, anything that sounds like negative, you're gonna reframe that in a positive way. Say, I might win, I can do it, I'm the best ever. Just yeah, it's good for your mental health. Just like Red Bull, it's good for your reactions. So good. Look at that. Look at this can, dude. It's so high quality. You can see the reflection of the screen. So good. And Hyperfibre. Well, I'm gonna get this right one day. I'm gonna get this right the first time one day. But today is not that day. There you go. Hyperfibre. Ultimate internet, 8,000 megabytes per second. It's so good. Just insane. Insane. I feel like this Rocket League thing, they've done so many different songs that they play in this game over the last couple of years. They have like all these different songs at the menu. But then I feel like I end up listening to the exact same songs every week. That's interesting to me. I guess they just like move songs out of circulation or something, like they do at the supermarkets and stuff. As somebody who worked in retail for a couple of years, I can tell you those like radio playlists that they play at like the Warehouse, New World, all of that stuff, where it's all like Michael Bublé and all of that. You know, they kind of all share that same playlist, so they all kind of play music from the same places. So that's why you go to one place and then you end up hearing like the same music there that you hear at the other place, just like the same Christmas songs over and over again. It's meant to make you feel good. It's meant to make you go like, man, I love shopping. I'm gonna buy more stuff. That's the whole point. So, I don't know. I wanted to make another reference. I need to hold back on the references because people aren't getting them. But yeah, there's a video I saw last year. It was pretty funny. Well, it's not really funny. I guess it became funny because everybody kept playing it everywhere. It's just a guy singing on the thing that was there before TikTok. He's like lip syncing. Smule, I think it's called. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Oh, did I get an invite? I did. Okay. They are here. We're ready. Alright people, we're ready to go. I don't know how long that's been there for. If it's been there for a while, I'm very sorry. But we're ready to play. So let me swap these names around. There's going to be Undercover versus Mr. Rager. And I will swap to the overlay. Flightless Esports. Yep, indeed. Yep. Alright, so we're ready to play. As soon as these players get us there, I will swap to the overlay in a moment. Thank you again, people, for all of your support over the last couple of weeks. It's going to be the last match of Rocket League that we have on this stream. Big shout out to New Zealand Esports. Big shout out to Hyperfibre. Big shout out to Red Bull. Big shout out to everybody in the world for allowing me to stream these matches and bring you some good Rocket League. But yeah, we're ready to go. As soon as these players start the game, we'll get it going. We will get it going. Okie dokie, people. Oh, I muted myself. That's the last match. It's the last match. Done. We good? Yep, we good. Let's play. Alright, people. Match is going to begin. Undercover versus Mr. Rager. Mr. Rager, I have not seen this team play before. It's a little bit annoying that the names aren't centered on both sides, but that's alright. So on the... Let me just wait. Let me wait and see. On the blue side, it is going to be... Oh, what's going on here? It's kind of like glitching out. On the blue side, it's going to be Undercover. Why is it glitching out like that? Anyway, blue side, Undercover. Mr. Rager on the orange. Okay, something was happening with the connection there, so I hope that wasn't from my side, but we can still see the match. Let's see how it goes. So of course, Mr. Rager, a team I'm not familiar with. I've said that 100 bajillion times by now, I don't need to keep repeating it, but they are starting off strong, though. Undercover, Sparta, GC Steven, Maru, all going crazy with it. The last time we saw these teams play, I believe they called me a bot. Yeah, I'm gonna out them. It was them that called me a bot, but that's alright. I forgive them. That's okay. However, oh, okay, that was a good chance for Mr. Rager to score that first point. It just did not happen. And Undercover, they're going to try their best to get the ball back down to the other side of the field. And it can definitely happen. They're bunching up. They're trying to steal control, but the ball has kind of just... yeah, Asmo steals it away. I think Undercover were trying their very best to actually take control of the ball there, but it was bouncing right over their heads, right over their roofs, I should say. And Asmo has threaded the needle, scoring the first point for Mr. Rager. Okay, so somebody left the match. I don't know what that's about, but either way, Sparta is the party leader. He's starting the party for Undercover. He is, of course, the team captain. And there was a good attempt on the goal there, but Mr. Rager have stolen control once again. The ball is floating through the air. Red Bull giving these players wings, of course. You know, we had some internet issues just before, but of course Hyperfibre saving the day with their ultimate internet. 2,000, 4,000, 8,000 megabytes per second. Doesn't matter which plan you've got. Asmo, he's got the best one right now because he just got 2 points for his team. Mr. Rager going crazy right now. Big shout out to Red Bull, big shout out to Hyperfibre, and big shout out to Asmo right now. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Rager in the lead with 2 points here. Asmo scoring both. Currently the MVP. But, you know, we saw those last teams, Respawn and SRT Clan. Anything can happen. Respawn were down 2-0 and they managed to tie it up. Go through to a tiebreaker. So we could be seeing the same here. Sparta. Strong defense on the goal. However, I think the positioning has been slightly difficult to manage for Undercover here. And again, Viz threading the needle and scoring a point for Mr. Rager. Sorry. Oh, that isn't even right. That command needs to be updated big time. That was 2020. But you know what's happening right now in 2023? This match here. Mr. Rager and Undercover. Mr. Rager up 3 points right now. And that's a fourth. They are kind of steamrolling Undercover right now. And it's not to say that Undercover are doing anything wrong. They're just going up against a very, very strong team. Splash! What an effect. What's an effect? I can't even talk properly. I need another skull of Red Bull, man. Why did I drink all my Red Bull too early? Okay. So we keep on rolling. GC Steven had a clean pathway towards the goal, but Mr. Rager realized, oh, he's about to score on us, and they don't want that to happen. Great defense from them. Backing up. Going straight back over to their goalpost. Sparta leaving that goal open. He's bunched up there. Undercover got the strategy of getting the whole team on deck to try and stop the ball from going through. Sometimes it hasn't really played out the way they want it to. The ball has bounced right over their heads. They haven't had enough boost, enough resources to stop it from happening. 1 minute 56 left on the clock. 4 points down for Sparta and his team. Undercover right now, but still a chance to bring it back. Mr. Rager do have a 4-0 lead. Very, very strong team here, but anything can happen. However, as that timer starts to count down, it can be more and more difficult to see the lights. But the teams have to remain confident, they have to remain strong. Even being down 4 points, you can still win. So, do not give up. Don't give up. I think there's like a Twitch streamer, he's like a motivational guy. He does that. Don't give up. Never give up. However, now being 5 points down, it is becoming very, very difficult. You're going to need to get 1 point every 15 seconds or so. 5-0 for Mr. Rage here in the first game. Undercover. Struggling a little bit under the pressure. GC Stevens, 7609. Oh, Asmo. Making it even tougher. Can Undercover score 1 point every 10 seconds for the remaining time that we have in this match? It could certainly happen. However, I am not sure. 6-0. That is a dominance performance from Mr. Rager here, but anything can happen, as I say. Never give up. There was an attempt on the goal from Undercover, but it's not going to happen. Timer is dwindling downwards. Asmo gets another point on the board. 7-0 with 47 seconds left. Can Undercover do the impossible? Can they make the possible impossible possible? You know what they said in that movie Kung Fu Panda? Nothing is impossible. Did they say that in Kung Fu Panda? I don't even know. I thought they did. It sounded like something that happened in Kung Fu Panda. But yeah, Mr. Rager, they're just going crazy right now. They're going crazy. 30 seconds left. It is going to be extremely, extremely difficult for Undercover to bring this back. For them to even get 1 point on the board at this point is going to be a win in my books. But yeah, I think it's probably safe to say, even if they were able to score like, you know, 1 point right off the bat for the next couple of seconds, they're not going to have the time. We're probably going to have to wrap it up here, people. Mr. Rage are going to take game 1 with a 7-0 victory. And there we go, yeah, Mr. Rage are taking game 1 here. Asmo, the MVP right now. 5 goals out of 7 going to Asmo. Extremely well played. However, that was only game 1. There are 2 games at the least. Undercover, even after losing 7-0, can still bring it back. Do not give up. Undercover, you can do this. If you're an Undercover fan in the chat, make some noise. Show them your support. Show them it's still possible. Teams are getting ready. This may be the very last match of Rocket League that we see on this stream. Okay, here's an opportunity for Undercover, but has been very quickly stolen away, unfortunately. Double check if my audio's off. Hold on. Nah, it's not. It's not what I was thinking. Asmo gets the first point. Mr. Rager, once again, off to a strong start. First point within the first 14 seconds. Asmo, the MVP from game 1, starts off strong as always. Can Undercover pull out all the stops and bring this back? I believe. I believe in you, Undercover. Okay, aggression is the key from Mr. Rager. Of course, that's why their name must be Mr. Rager. Look at that, there's another point there. It was looking like there was still an opportunity for Undercover to stop that from happening, but Viz jumped in there and said, nah, Bolt. Nah, Bolt. We're getting this point right here, right now. Extending that lead. 2-0. Within the first 30 seconds. Again, people, it is not over for Undercover. They just need to sort of find some opportunities, even to just defend against the onslaught from Mr. Rager. If they can get that defense up, stop that lead from extending any further, their chances will become much brighter. However, oh, Viz attempted to thread the needle there. Tried to get that little double tapiana going. Did not happen. Okay. So, Viz following up here. The positioning. GC Steven on defense right now, but oh no, I have a feeling that bounced off one of the blue players. Let's double check here. Asmo bouncing it, and Maru accidentally pushed it into his own goal. The last thing that you want in a game like this. Mr. Rager extending to 3-0 here. You know, everybody makes mistakes, people. Everybody makes mistakes. So even though Maru sort of had a bit of a misfire there, you know, it's alright. It's a really tough team they're going up against. As I say that, Viz, you know, just locks it down. Another point for Mr. Rager here, showing why they're the #1 team in their pool right now. Incredible stuff from these teams here. Okay. Oh, maybe I am out of sync slightly with my audio. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. Viz got a point. 5-0 for Mr. Rager. It is looking absolutely dire for the undercover team, but they do not give up. They do not surrender. That's what a strong team does. They keep themselves going, they keep themselves motivated, even if they are down 5 points. They know the game is not up, they know they still have a chance to bring it back. And that's the kind of mindset that leads to a very strong team. The lead now extending to 6-0 for Mr. Rager, but Undercover again holding strong in the face of adversity. You know, massive shout outs to Undercover for giving this a go. They're up against an extremely strong team. You know, massive respect to them for keeping on going. Some teams will give up, but Undercover knows that there's still a chance. I believe. 6 points down. Still a lot of time for Undercover to bring this back. However, they need to find opportunities to just get on the aggressive side of things. Push that down. Sparta had an attempt moving towards the goalpost. There was a shot from Maru, but Viz with the save. Maru says, Viz, why are you trying to stop me, dude? Trying to outshine me? You're getting exploded. Okay. Asmo sets it up again, and there is the save from Maru this time. Jackie goes with a shot. Viz coming through. There's an explosion right back. GC Steven is down, but he's back up again. You won't ever need to keep him down. I get knocked down, but I get up again, and Maru brings it back for Undercover. They get up again, and there's a start of something beautiful. There could be a comeback on the cards here, people. Maru with the first point for Undercover during this set. Fantastic stuff from them, showing that they have still got what it takes to bring it back. Let them cook, indeed. Mr. Rager says, "Oh man, we gotta be serious right now. We gotta keep this lead going." GC Steven, fantastic maneuveration of the car in the sky right now, playing on the aggression. They know that they need to get points here. They can defend all they want, but oh, the double tap from Jackie. That splash sound effect is so cheeky. Just a little whoop splash. Ridiculous. 7 points up for Mr. Rager. 7-1. Still a chance for Undercover to bring this back. I think they are making some really good calls here, but the defense, it's, as you can see, lacking a little bit here. Mr. Rager finds another opportunity. Asmo getting another point through. And you know, even if you're in your scrims, you're practicing up, you're doing it, you know, really, really good stuff when you're practicing. Going up against an extremely strong team, all of your practice can feel like it's going out the window, but you know that these are two strong teams here. It is not, you know, as much of a David versus Goliath situation as it seems. Both of these teams are very strong. It's just Mr. Rager currently #1 within the pool. So you know it's going to be a hard matchup. Undercover knows it's going to be tough, but they're still keeping themselves strong. They have got a point on the board. It is going to be quite difficult to bring it back, but here's an opportunity. Nobody there to stop that ball. Viz, however, finds the way back through. He's going up against the goal here. GC Steven with the save. Esmo takes it to the sky. Red Bull giving him absolute wings right now. Viz with the shot on the goal. Sparta needs that Hyperfibre. He wasn't fast enough to stop it. He was there, but just was not fast enough, unfortunately, people. He'd already hit the ground after that first boost, and it cost him some very valuable time. The goal lead has now extended to 9-1. Mr. Rager only need to keep themselves in the lead for another 40 seconds, and they have won this game, won the set, won the very last match that we will see on the stream, and potentially they will be going home as #1 in their pool, just like SRT Clan. Look at that, 10-1 now. Viz again threads the needle. My dog is an Undercover fan. She's crying now. She's like, come on, Undercover, you can do this. It's alright, Shelly, it's alright. Alright, so 29 seconds left. 9 goals need to be scored by Undercover. Very, very difficult, but you know, miracles can happen. However, the lead has now extended to 11-1. Mr. Rager putting on an incredibly, incredibly dominant performance in both games right now. They are playing out of their minds. Undercover seriously struggling. But anything can happen, as I said. Okay, another strong beginning for Mr. Rager, this rotation of the ball. 15 seconds left. We may have to give it up here, people. I believe that Mr. Rager have won this game fair and square. Undercover fighting for their lives right now, but with 1 second left, we have to give the win to Mr. Rager, finishing it off 2-0. GG's to both teams here. Incredibly, incredibly dominant performance from Mr. Rager, but showing you why they were #1 in their team during that split. And if I go back and have a look at the results, if I may, it is looking like Mr. Rager they may have finished this up as #1. Let me double check. Oh, they had a bye first time around. Okay, so I don't know how the tiebreakers and stuff work, but they're on their actually exact same amount of points as DGen FC, who also, like, they both finished up the split with an 8-1 record, and DGen FC had actually won before. So I think that's a first place tie, or if there's like some sort of tiebreaker, maybe DGen FC's done it. But that was an extremely good performance from Mr. Rager. I got to see that team finally, and I was very, very impressed. So big stuff from Mr. Rager there. Alrighty, people. So it's bittersweet, but we have to say goodbye now to Rocket League. Thank you very much to the Rocket League community for allowing me and Jiraxatron and Flightless Esports to be a part of your community for the last couple of weeks. It's been a great time, but we have to say goodbye now. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. What's that from? That big bear in the big blue house? But yeah, thank you very much, people. Thank you very much again to Hyperfibre, the alternate internet, for allowing us to stream with such fantastic quality. Thank you to Red Bull, keeping me energized. Hope everybody was able to get that Hyperfibre internet going. Hope everybody was able to get that Red Bull down the hatch. Big thank you to New Zealand Esports again for the opportunity. It has been an absolute pleasure to cast for both Street Fighter 6 and Rocket League over the last couple of weeks. You know, I'm sad to say goodbye, but it is going to be GG's. Big GG's to everybody. Thank you again, people. We are going to end the stream here. We may or may not do Rocket League again in the future, but that is going to be the end. We're going to be back with our, of course, regularly scheduled broadcasting every Monday night, Street Fighter 6 tournaments or Tekken 7 tournaments. If you like fighting games, come back on Monday nights. Rocket League, we were doing it every Tuesday, but the Tuesday streams have come to an end. If we have any other plans for Tuesday streams, well, you'll see them if we go live. But besides that, people, it's going to be over. We will be back again this weekend, though, on Flightless, when we are covering Waikato Arena Rampage, fighting game tournament, major tournament in Hamilton. 106 players across 8 different big games. Street Fighter 6 tournament, massive stuff on the cards there. Top 2 players out of 57 will qualify for the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League Top 16 finals. And also, the Tekken 7 tournament is going to be a Tekken World Tour Dojo event. So, the top few players in that event will get some points on the Tekken World Tour Global Leaderboard. So it's a really big deal for fighting game players, Rocket League players. If you're in Hamilton, maybe you can come down and check it out too. We're going to be at Sky City on the main street of Hamilton. It's going to be a real good time. But we're going to end it here, people. I'm going to play an ad for one of our sponsors for the very last time. I've got tears starting to well up. Well, you should believe that. You know, it should be an emotional time. But yeah, watch the ad. I'll be saying goodbye now. See you later, people. Hope you enjoyed the streams. Peace out.
Oh, sorry, team. My flatmate must have been streaming again.
Now you'll need a better excuse. Hyper-fast reaction times, hyper-powerful performance, hyper-impressive capacity. Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet.
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere